Okay, I'm losing my light, so let's do this fast. I just wanted to do a quick review on the Tom Ford Black Orchid perfume that I received. Well, because my husband so graciously let me buy such an expensive perfume. I'll put a link below to a few places. You can get this usually at, well, I got mine in CCO. Oh, right out of the box. The box smells lovely, and this thing smells before I even I don't even need to open this. Like, oh, it smells so good. All right, so I'm going to try to describe this scent to you. I'm gonna take my glasses off so I can get really serious with this. Okay, there's vanilla. Then there's a really woodsy, almost manly perfume. Deepness to it. Like, it's really, and I'm gonna have to take the thing off so I can really smell it. Okay, the first thing you would smell when you open this up is really sweet, like sugar. Like, you know how pink sugar is? So there's a sweet note to it. Then you can smell a floral scent to it. Gardenia? I always think gardenia because I love gardenia, but so it's like a sweet floral, but then there's a vanilla hint to it, and then maybe it has amber in it. I'll put either here or I'll indicate below what they actually, like on the website, or what Tom Ford actually says this is, like what the notes are, if you're interested. It smells really woodsy too. It's it's so complex and lovely, and I can't stop smelling this thing. It's funny because I watch perfume, or pretty much any fragrance reviews. I didn't realize how many people are out there doing perfume reviews, and they are so much better than me at it. So please Google this, because I'm sure someone has done a much better review. But every time I see someone do it and they just sit there and loves this stuff, makes me jealous, because I want to be smelling it too. So I got this at CCO. You can get it at your major department stores, and I believe in Canada, the only place I've seen it in a department store, I believe, would be at Holt Renfrew. And I'm not sure how many locations they have. I know it's across Canada, but I'm not sure how across and how many stores there are. There's one here in Vancouver, downtown, just down the street from me at Pacific Center. And that's where I initially smelled this, because I heard from, who was it? Was it Lollipop 26 again? Because she is not good for my perfume addiction at all. I think it might be her, I'm not sure. And yeah, so she said she really liked this, and I had never even heard of it, so I went and checked, and they had the whole thing, and I smelled quite a lot. The guy at the perfume counter, who was really helpful and nice, I've had nothing but a good experience at Holt Renfrew, even though it's a really high-priced store. I'm always treated really well, so I want to stress that. He had another one that he was trying to push on me, White Patrol, yeah, I think that's how you say it. And that one was also really nice, but it seemed like it's something that you can get everywhere, and this is something that you might not be able to find. Now, you might be able to combine a couple of fragrances and come with some type of version of this, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried. Maybe I should try that. Definitely amber or something. But I'll look that up and let you know. I should have read that before I did this. The other thing I would like to say is that it is very long lasting. I wore this for a day, and then I also wore it for an evening out. I didn't spray that much, and I could still smell it on my clothes, on my pantyhose, and when I spray it, it was literally one spritz on my wrist, and I kind of rubbed it everywhere. So not a lot, was like one spritz. And I was still smelling it the next day on my clothes, like from my closet where my hamper is. So it's like, I was worried because I thought this was leaking, and no, it was that. And so I was just surprised. It's very long lasting, very, just, it's so deep but sweet, and it's, if you are a woman, I would say, I don't know, I think even a man might be able to rock this, because it's like almost unisex. What I like about it is that it's just got depth. So as it dries, like I said, the first thing I smell is sweet and floral and a little bit of huskiness, I'd like to say. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. And woodsiness. But then as it dries and develops on you, it gets more deep and more woodsy, almost like a man's cologne, but then it still has that sweet vanilla residence to it, and it's so complex that, I don't know how many different perfumes I would have to put on my body to come up with this, but Tom, Mr. Ford, this is good. Okay, this is good. And I don't know if I would repurchase it unless I could find another good deal, because this is quite pricey, especially in Canada. It's a really, really lovely one. If you really want to splurge, if it's just something you're thinking, I want to splurge on something, or that maybe your significant other wants to spend a little extra money on you, that might be the way to go, because it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. Really, really good. Especially since, I don't know if you've seen my perfume video or my perfume collection video, but I talk about how I like to layer my scents. This, I don't have to. This is, and then it just stays, and it takes such a little bit. It's very concentrated. You could just tell that this is like some really high-end perfume, because a lot of high-end perfumes, and when I say high-end, I mean really crazy high-end, like Jo Malone, or I'm trying to think of another one someone would know. Just really some of those ones, even ones like from the Middle East, they do some really strong, concentrated perfumes. It's just, they will last and they will stay on your body. And I just really like this. I think it's, for me, it's more of a special events type of perfume, because of the fact that it's pricey. I also would love to try some of the other ones. The Sublime Agent did some interesting reviews on some of the other line of the Tom Ford collection, and you should check that out. I'll link it to his blog. I believe it's on his blog. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. So if you like that kind of, if you like to have something that's not so one-dimensional, which I find some perfumes to be, that's why I really like the Britney Spears, which I know shouldn't even be said when I'm talking about Tom Ford. I know some people are like, oh, blasphemy, but that's why I liked the Britney Spears, and I still have it. I haven't used it all. The first one, the Fantasy, the pink bottle. I'll have to put an annotation here. That one also has a little bit of a huskiness, not just straight sweet. I do have the pink sugar one, and that is sweet, but I don't use it alone like I use it with other things, because I just don't want a straight hit of, cotton candy. I want cotton candy and, something else, maybe rose or something. I don't know. Maybe it's me. So that is right up my alley because I like to really layer it up and give it some depth and some interest, so that when someone's smelling you, or when you take a whiff of yourself, because as the day goes on, you're like, ooh. I just like it to, stimulate my nose. Now I'm being silly. So that is my review. Very long lasting. I would say it's probably worth the money because I will probably have this for a while. I love the packaging too. I just, it's so black and gold. That could just be me having my 80s moment, but let me have my moment. And yeah, so I'm really liking it. And if you have any other questions, if I didn't answer them, please leave a comment below. And I hope you have a good Thursday, or had a good Thursday. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.